Hello, hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Today we're gonna focus on something different. Monuments. Right, Mr. BC, thank you so much. He had a great suggestion what we should do now, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna stick to this. So this is gonna be a short thing that we are supposed to be doing here, and we're gonna hopefully make it short. But what we're gonna do here is we only have one cable going to town center. Right, monuments. Okay, let's go back to that. I want to explain what we're gonna be doing at the moment, but you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about this. So I believe it was semi-sarcasm. If it wasn't, it was actually, at least I think it's a great idea. Mr. BC74 said SJ BC74SJ that we should have a monument for every building that was burned down. Now, okay, who raises a monument for a building? Nobody. But unfortunately, we can't really raise a monument for people or heroes of our republic. So I think this is a great idea in to make a monument for a struggle that our country went through. Why every building that was lost deserves to have a monument assigned, well, made a monument, because usually you don't lose a lot of buildings, you really don't. By the way, also I'm gonna limit this to the buildings that we actually constructed. If something burns down on that it was on the map previously, I will just ignore that. Okay, so right. That means at least 2 buildings burned down in the last couple of episodes, and also I'm gonna address some issues that I'm not really sure if there's an issue or not. I'm not sure if these guys are working if there's no power supply. They could be, they might not. Mr. Stats, which we're gonna do a thing right now. So we have our city of Modred, which is not going to be known as a city of Modred anymore, but Statsovo. Statsovo is gonna be a workhorse of our economy or of our development. And Stats, thanks for everything. You gave us virtual kick in the arse that we require so much. So we're gonna go for Stats. Statsovo. There we go. Statsovo, congratulations, thanks for everything. There we go. Now you may leave. Right. So Modred is no longer a Modred, and this was just this was just a building that was placed, well, name that was placed there after we expanded to this area. So we have Statsovo over here, that is a workhorse that's going to be developing our future, well, industry. First of all, this is going to be a first step of us developing Iron City and also Fisherman's Village over there, which probably they're going to grow to be bigger cities than we expected, but hey ho, that's what we have to deal with. Okay, required workers, technical services. Did you finish this one? Not yet. What's with this? This one needs a road office, and I think that's gonna be fine because this seems to be longer than 21 meters, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. We have 2 additional offices being constructed. We have a storage facility being constructed, and yes. This was a big lesson for me. Right, before we start, I'm gonna go and construct a couple of monuments. First of all, to our glorious Soviet Republic. We're gonna put a monument right at the entrance of our great country. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna place it here because this has a potential of being actual railroad line. So I'm gonna straight away place it somewhere else where everybody can see it. I'm thinking that this side might be a little bit in a, like, not the best place to place it, but let's go. Okay, so discussion was, I'm gonna be straightforward with you guys, the discussion was to place a red star, I believe, that he mentioned. Red Star Monument, yes, and I wrote it down. Build a Red Star Monument for every building that burned down. Right, they are, I think, quite pricey, and I don't care about that much. I believe that it's quite iconic. 19 tons of steel. Yeah, it's the most expensive monument we have. And 68 tons of concrete. If it requires the most concrete, I'm definitely gonna build it. Yes, requires the most concrete. So red star is gonna be first symbol that we have at the entrance of our republic, or yeah, at our republic. So we're gonna try to place it somewhere around here. It doesn't work, unfortunately. These power cables this is even higher than power cables, but it doesn't have to be here. We can go all the way here and place it in this place here. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. I know that it costs too much money, and a lot of you are gonna say, oh yeah, you shouldn't be building that, but you know nothing, Jon Snow, and this is the struggle that our country went through, and I don't care. There's gonna be at least one over here. We're gonna start with this one just because there's absolutely no reason. I know that we're gonna start soon planning for our railroad infrastructure. Actually, that might be in this episode as well. We have everything that we need at the moment, and again, I apologize for this, for clearing my throat first of all. The second of all, I'm apologizing for not remembering who, or yeah, just not remembering who gave me this advice, but it's absolutely perfect. When you're building a railroad, don't build the electrified railroad straight away. Just build normal railroad. It's gonna be much faster. Why is that? Because you're gonna have a railroad being constructed in one go. It's gonna be constructed just like piece after piece after piece. They're not gonna stop, because railroad construction has two stages. One of them is gravel, steel, and prefab panels, which your locomotives, which your construction vehicles carries at the same time. The second stage is the electrical wires overhead, which only this one has. So if you build a normal railroad with two-stage construction, they will, after every stage, return back to your construction office, and they will finish the stage before they continue on. If you build your railroad construction, if you build your railroads, let's go like this. Well, yeah, fine, let's do a little bit of terraforming. I didn't want to do too much of it. I wanted our railroad to be going smoothly over the terrain. Right, if you want your railroad to be smoothly constructed, wow, okay, this is gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna have to start here. What I'm gonna do is create two lines here. Okay, both of them can be constructed next to each other. One of them is gonna be used at a later stage, but oh right, not that one. What did I actually construct here? Right, it's a normal railroad. Yes, we're gonna be building a normal railroad, and then we're gonna be upgrading this railroad, well, as soon as possible, let's say. Right, so we have something like this, and we already mentioned before that this is gonna go through our forests. And let's see, if I go all the way here, this should be fine, because then we should have enough space to build parallel railroad here. And I'm expecting this to go over the hills. Now, why am I building this now when we said we're gonna get the big machine to do most of our work? Well, actually we won't. We're gonna get the one of the cheaper machines, probably this on 50,000, so we can just at least start on it. Even if it's slower, it's not a big loss, so I would like to at least get started with this. Okay, continuing on, hopefully I'm not building the overhead wires. No, I'm not. So the thing with this is going to be, we need to go as high as possible over here, something like this. And this is going to be this is a tricky part, and this is where I wanted to start construction of the railroad, which is now absolutely useless. And you should never do that, build a railroad before you build the roads, because it's not going to work as easily. And this is zigzagging through these mountains. I tried so many times to make it look like even zigzagging is not a problem. It's a great advice that Dan Dilfinger, gave us, and it was absolutely magnificent in Mezirusi, but here it's gonna be a little bit trickier. So I didn't want to go with this. What I'm gonna do now is gonna construct a tunnel, a short tunnel, and was it Mr. Julian whose hair is gonna raise now? No, LDZ, sorry. LDZ said that you should never build tunnels, but here we go, suffer. Tunnel. No, I'm kidding. I know tunnels are really pain in the rear end, and it's really hard to make them let's say, work even, because the longer the tunnel is, the more problems you're gonna have with it. So what I'm gonna try to do here is, again, we're gonna have to zigzag because we're going downhill over here. So I'm gonna have to at least a little bit do a little bit zigzagging, left or right. We can do it here, but this is a tricky part here. Now it's getting more and more steep up until this area over here, so we have to try to conquer this. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here because we are over the hill region here. So I'm gonna just from now on, I'm just gonna set this for construction. You can see that this doesn't have overhead wires. We have a tunnel over here, and this looks freaking ugly. Let me try to fix this a little bit. So let's try this, and then connect this one a little bit straight. This looks a little bit better. This looks a little bit better. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's do the old school way. Build a straight railroad here. We have a straight railroad there, and then connect it. No, it still looks ugly. Okay. Okay, this looks a little bit better. I think so, at least. Okay, so the problem with the segments here shouldn't be that the next segment came along, because as a new segment comes along, they will be finishing the initial segment, so they can just continue working on the next segment without any interruptions. So let's see how this is gonna work. Let's see how this is going to work. So we're gonna go and set this up to be constructed, and we're gonna buy the 50,000 ruble vehicle over here. Fine. Okay, so this is pretty simple. We should have all the fuel delivered here as well. Yes, we do. And let's just go. Let's just go for it. So this is the second cheapest vehicle we have. Excuse me. And we're gonna get it. Right. And the only thing we require here is 33 workers. Now, that's a lot of workers. Let me just see if we have this connected. Okay, this is what I totally forgot. I forgot to connect this bus stop to the paths, the pathways, to the paths that we have. Oh, right, I didn't even connect this one to the paths because we do not use. Ooh, we are. Wait a minute. This is not. I didn't reconnect this to paths. Okay, let's reconnect this one real quickly. This is gonna be path system. Path. Path is in Patrick. Okay, a little bit like this, and set this to be no, not yet. Let's see. On this side, we can't really go in this direction. This side as well. So we're gonna have to stick to the right-hand side. Let's see if we can do it through here. And then all the way here. I think these guys are gonna be fine for now. We'll see how I even forgot to check what is the closest building distance. No, just 200. If I construct this, it's done. It's done. That's it. It's gonna be in range. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. Okay, we have all the materials delivered. You can see that we have storage full. Bricks are being delivered. Just let me check real quickly. We have requirement for boards in a tunnel. Indeed, we do 4.3 tons of boards. And we have distribution office, which we're gonna talk in a minute. This distribution over here is bringing, this is road cargo station, and then we need unloading to our railroad construction office. Here we go. We're gonna bring boards as well. Okay, other thing regarding distribution office, we have a vanilla distribution office here, and I totally forgot what we wanted to use it for. Probably railroad construction office or something like that. Or maybe even coal distribution. But what I'm going to use it now for is going to be fuel distribution. So you guys, oh dear lord. These trucks are full of boards. Why is that? Oh, right, they were on the way to refill the board? No, it was brick that burned down. Huh, interesting. Anyway, we're gonna leave it as it is, and I'm gonna assign all the fuel vehicles to this office. But first I'm gonna make this office function. You're gonna get all the fuel, bitumen as well, and deliver it to asphalt station here. We need a petrol station over here. Do we have a petrol station over here? No, but I said I need to build it. Actually, that one is working fine. I'm not gonna mess with the gravel. I'm not gonna make their life any easier. We need a fuel station over here. We have another fuel station over here. And we have fuel station all the way over there. Right. This one here. We have the railroad office as well that requires fuel. But soon enough, we will have a lot of fuel requirements in the future. You probably saw the update where construction offices, distribution offices, they're gonna have their own fuel storage, which is perfect. Okay, am I missing something with the tunnel construction? We're gonna have, oh right, tunnel construction requires a lot of bricks as well, I believe. Let me see how much bricks do you need for the tunnel construction. We do have bricks, 55, 248 tons of bricks, which is not a problem, absolutely not a problem. The only, well, it's a problem. The only little bit of a problem we're gonna have is that we're gonna need 36 tons. Okay, let's divide it like this. They're gonna have a little bit more brick storage here, but they have brick storage over here. Hopefully they're gonna have the board storage as well. Okay, that's it. They need to finish, our footpath office needs to finish these two constructions, and that's gonna be it. Okay, paths here, they don't require snow plows, I believe. As soon as snow starts falling, let's face it, the harvest is over. It's 21st freaking of February, and they're still not even close to this. Okay, this was a big mistake on my part. I don't believe that they're gonna be able to finish this in time. Do I care? No. Fine, we're gonna sacrifice a couple of fields and we're just gonna deal with this. 1, 2, 3, 4 fields. Let's just say that they might finish this path over here in time. Okay, right. That's it for now. Let's see, where did we place the monument? Here we go. Monument is here. Footpath to the monument is done. They require just workers to finish this one. That's fine. Let them do the voodoo that they do so well. So let's leave. Ooh, February 21st. When is the? Come on, springtime, isn't it? No, coffee time. Okay, let's wait for the springtime. Okay, that's it. We need another monument, and I'm gonna go and start. Let's see how. Here we go. Springtime. Of course it is. 122 tons of steel, but we still didn't use steel for this. Oh, they're fast. They're going, well, they're going a little bit faster at least. Not sure if we're missing excavator. I think we're missing here. Okay, one other thing we're gonna be spending money on, that would be open hull trucks, which you guys said that we're lacking of. Actually, we're lacking of excavators here. We're lacking. Let's go for 2 excavators. Open hull trucks, we have 1, 2, and 4 of these. I think I'm gonna stick with those for now. And excavators are not so pricey. I thought it was a bit. You know what? No, I'm gonna go for, even though they're the same. I can't morally do this. I can't morally not choose this excavator. You know what? I can. There we go. Because they're almost the same price, and obviously this one is much better, but guess what, I can. So there you go, excavators are there. We have this one and this one. I rarely use those, because like I said, price-wise, and these American ones, oh my god, I'm never gonna use these again. I don't know, I just don't think they are the best excavators in the world. I wanted to diversify our portfolio a bit, but yeah, no dice. Okay, the second stage of construction is done. Only people are gonna be... We don't have any mechanism. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. I thought you would have some mechanism for lifting freaking 19 tons of steel here. But no, brute workforce. This is only thing that we need. Everything is delivered. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna lower the amount of workers because we might have an issue with production over here. Okay, we discussed a couple of things. Fuel, yes, fuel. I should probably slow. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if we have. No, fuel tankers all are busy. I don't know, you guys. I didn't read through all the comments, unfortunately. Sorry about this. It's the real life still having a hold over me. But I was thinking which trucks should we use here. We have these gas ones. They are quite affordable. They are cheaper than the V3Ss that we have already. And we have these gas ones here. That's a little bit shorter on capacity. These guys are again the same thing. 65 kilometers, 60, 70 kilometers per hour. That's pretty fine for us. I'm gonna go for two big ones. And then I'm gonna wait for you guys to give me actually no, I don't have to wait for you guys to give me anything because we don't have a lot of choice here. I need to resettle these guys. Well, actually, let me probably check them. Oh, we have more of them. This guy here, you need to go to here and work from there, and I think we're gonna have an extra tanker truck. And I don't know which one to sell. You know what? Let's put this big one that has no fuel in it. Put it to this storage facility. I'll leave this one over here in this different storage. Just why not? Create a little bit of a problem for the future for us. Okay. Do we have any boards delivered here? No. That's still a little bit problematic. Ooh. How you doing? Okay. We have a movement here. We have first railroad has been constructed. I wanted to make an episode about railroad construction all the way, but if I waited for another episode, those are just meters and meters or kilometers and kilometers. Kilometers and kilometers of new railroad that needs to be constructed. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. We're gonna start on railroad construction now. So we have 17 people working here. How are we doing with people transports? We have quite few of those and they're running back empty. This also, you can see that these buses delivering people here, these are the bigger ones, 52 people. They're not running full, they're not coming in full, and we have definitely more than the amount of people there required as a workforce. I'm just gonna check real quickly. The workforce is growing ever so slightly, but you can see that our children between 7 and 21 also is increasing, and also babies are increasing. So as soon as we gave them housing, they started doing stuff. So who knew? This one here, we need to forbid workers coming here because that's not what we do. Housing wise, we have enough of everything, that's fine. I think we started talking about electricity system, electricity hoses and stuff last time, where we're gonna have to deal with the electricity supply for our village. What do I mean by that? This is the central electricity distribution we have. You can see that this is not covering everything. The longest range it has is 276 meters, and it is in this direction over here to the right hand side. So this is not going to be covered by any electricity. And I believe we would... oh, we have a shop done. Perfect. I think we will have an issue with electricity again with this area here. So we're gonna have to build some kind of power supply here. Also, I missed one building here that we're gonna so desperately need, and that's a kindergarten. At the moment, I think our kindergarten supply is being met. It's pretty well, it's pretty okay. I'm gonna leave it, let me see this. I'm gonna leave it for now because they're just in range of the kindergarten here, and I will expand the footpath area around here so they will stay in range, because I don't want any more workers to go working in the kindergartens or elsewhere. Okay, one other thing we said that we're gonna do to boost our exports will be Prime, absolutely limited edition of original Soviet Alaskan vodka. Exactly, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start vodka exports. This is something that I didn't want to do, but we're gonna have one of the best trucks we have. Something that screams vodka. Czechoslovakian truck. No, of course not. It's gonna be Soviet truck. Eastern Germany vodka. Yes, right, from Lidl. No. we have two options here. We have Kaz and we have Ural. I actually don't have preferences over these two. Kaz obviously has a little bit bigger capacity. And bang, sold. Kaz is gonna be KAZ. Kaz is gonna be exporting this. Bang. For 16,000. There we go. This is prime, absolutely best quality vodka anybody can get. We're gonna get it here, and you're gonna go on the border. This is gonna be, like I said, extremely limited edition. Unfortunately, we can't really choose. You know, if we have limited edition of this, that the price is gonna grow, probably is gonna fall anyway, so we're gonna just be exporting vodka as it is. We have our truck going there to reload now to get all the sweet vodka. Yeah, sweet. I don't think anybody used sweet and vodka in the same sentence, unless it's mixed with something. But anyway, Kaz, let's go and see how you're gonna deal with this. It's gonna go and refuel. Okay, leave him alone. Right, railroad construction. First section done. Second section working like crazy. You can see here that this should be a little bit faster regarding the railroad construction. And I thought that this is gonna do a little bit more damage to the forest, but it's not that much damage. I think it's pretty okay. We have a place here for extension for the tunnel and all that good stuff, and it's all the way here. Okay, while we're doing this, what I'm gonna do now, just check how our exports are doing. How is our monument doing as well? Monument is well supplied with everything that we need. It requires more workers delivered. Monument is gonna be done soon. This is the struggle of our people. This is for the firefighters. This is what we're gonna be dealing with now. Okay, continuing on, we're gonna go and check how our exports are doing. We have here trucks loading up on both of these things. So exports are doing fine, but I have a feeling that we are spending too much money then. Let me check this. Let me check historically. Last month we exported 36,000. Okay. What about month before? So if we go, let's go last year. Let's go this year. This year we have, from today, we're gonna go from the January and February, 69,000. That would be 35,000, 34,000, 34,500 a month. Not bad, not ideal. Probably I should start boosting some exports from here. So that's the exports of food from our secondary production. Alcohol requires 5 times more crops than food or beef or cows, so this is going to be quite expensive. Alcohol is more expensive. Let's see if Kaz is getting to the border crossing anytime soon. Maybe he's already there. I don't see him. Maybe he already exported, but I'm gonna try to stay here and pay attention. Maybe we're gonna see him, maybe we won't. Anyway, Kaz, is it you? No, it's here. Okay, 2,300 tons of vodka he's carrying. If we press like this and press Control and G, we can actually see where he's going. Look at this, look at this. When the fields are golden, I think it's gonna look much nicer. Come on, move. Buses, look at those buses. We need to get rid of those. Okay, so this is our ooh, the guy disappeared. There we go. Look at the monument on the right hand side. Probably I should slow this down, but when you're looking at it on a fast speed like this, it's a little bit not enjoyable as you're. Okay, that made me dizzy. Okay, let's continue on. Right, border crossing, railroad construction. That's gonna be a little bit tricky. First of all, I'm gonna connect this. Wow, that's oh right. Oh, I was like, that was faster than expected. No, they're doing a really good job. We can, I mean, like, obviously the bigger one will do this faster. But let me show you what I meant by. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna be able to see this. That when they have extra material loaded on the truck, that they. There we go, we're dropping with the amounts of... But why are they... Okay, bricks are delivered here, but why aren't they delivered here as well? Okay, probably when they fill this storage, they're gonna be... but they're never gonna fill this storage. I should probably do this. I should probably take this distribution that we have and assign it additionally to here. Oh, cannot assign any more buildings. Okay, obviously we're gonna have to start removing some of these fuel buildings that we have. So let's go fuel and fuel and fuel. I'm gonna assign this one. Okay, this is already assigned. Okay, this one is delivering here. That's a storage that has. Okay, that's this one here. Yeah, it cannot. Oh, bricks as well. Oh, darn it. Probably I should do the prefabs as well through here because now it's yeah, probably I should do this. I should probably get this one, assign it to this one here. I think I just made a big mistake with this. This is only 50-ton capacity. I think I should have both of them selected. Do I have a railroad? I do have railroad selected. Where is the railroad? Here is railroad. Okay, they're not getting any electronics. I don't know why. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna select both of this and the storage facility over here with all the trucks. So deliver to both places. We need stuff delivered straight away. Right, I didn't show you now, I missed it, how he actually continued through the construction. Here we go, he's full of resources right now. What are you doing? You are... Oh boy, I have no idea what I just did. I just assigned some vehicle here and it's not the right one. Yeah, I assigned this vehicle that is technically supposed to go and... Oh, you son of a gun. This is a different vehicle, so what I'm gonna do is reassign this one. This one goes from the prefab panel factory to here and to border crossing, where he's going to load and wait until loaded with this, and then here you're gonna go and unload this, and you're gonna go to border crossing and unload the rest of it. Right, and now should be fixed. Okay, they are delivering boards. This is perfect because these boards need to be unloaded from these trucks. I believe something happened with them, that they were left with some boards on board. Ta-dun-dun. Exactly. So some boards were left on board, and you can see here that this guy just finished a segment and started on a new one straight away. So this is why you should start your construction, even though we're gonna electrify all of this. You should start your construction with yeah, and then probably I should have planned for the electricity grid as well. What are we doing with steel here? We have too much steel. Why do we have too much steel? Do we have too much steel here? No, there's space for steel here. Do we have enough trucks delivering stuff? No, but we had 2 trucks with issues full of boards that were nowhere to be used, and I think we have a couple of trucks coming in at right now. So this one is going to pick up steel right now. So okay, this is going to be resolved now. Right, power plant. Power plant is the next stop what we're gonna need here, and I probably should have prepared for this a little bit earlier, but I think it's not too late right now. So we're gonna go and do something like this. I will remove part of this railroad here. I will construct the railroad electricity supply grid, something. So I'm gonna go for electricity here, and I'm gonna go for this one, and let's just build it. Hopefully it's gonna be nice and uninterrupted to our construction area. Here we go. There we go, and let's reconnect it with this. And let's reconnect it with this. I will just build a mud road here and be done with this. There we go. Hopefully they're gonna construct this fast. Well, I'm hoping. It's even in a walking distance to our neighborhoods, so we're gonna have workers coming to work here quite close. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying this is I don't want to interrupt the construction of our train. Yeah, the whole train project. Okay, we have a monument finished there. We have a lot of steel left over. I will do the second one. This is I don't even consider this to be a second challenge or anything. This is something that I lack in my everyday gameplay. We're gonna build a second star at the entrance of our Alaskan over here. So I'm gonna go and build this one here. Bang. Right, so this can be built whenever, and this is the entrance to the city, and as you go through here, you're gonna be... actually, you know what? Maybe not. Let's remove this. I think we can do a better job with this. Let's try to place it... Really? Where was he delivering this? looks like it looked like he was delivering it here, but that was a pattern. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. The second monument should be somewhere like here, you know, like when you're entering the city or city area. In the future, I'm really expecting the city to grow to these levels here. I'm gonna stick to the same cheaty mod with the brick buildings. I don't care, they look fabulous, and I'm gonna be using them. What I'm gonna do here is gonna build something like this. There we go, like this, and then when people are coming here, I'm gonna clear some of the trees as well, so the star is visible from the road, from far away. So this is monument for all the people who lost their lives in the fires, and hopefully, if I remember correctly, remind me in the comment section. I will be rebuilding, building these monuments every time we lose a building. And on the same topic, probably I should electrify rest of the town here. You can see that these buildings are well connected and electrified, and the other side as well, but I'm 100% sure that the rest of them, these four, I'm not sure which one will be or won't be, but some of them won't have access to electricity, and that's gonna be a problem. So I would like to electrify this by building a power substation around here. I was thinking of constructing the whole neighborhood, but it doesn't really matter. I can do it like this. If I go to our mod section, and I have under power transformers this, my favorite, no, substations, my favorite patented, actually no, we're gonna go with Mr. Toprus. I love his work, so we're gonna continue doing with the voodoo that, well, anyway, we're gonna continue doing that. We have additional connection over there, which I would like to use, so I will like to have the electricity hoses that have direction towards right hand side, so something like this. Okay, and I'm gonna build this. I will assign this to footpath office straight away because this is a short road, and I'm gonna be building hoses over here, electricity hoses. Maybe something different, maybe, why not? Probably, I don't know, tell me what you think about this. Do you ever use different electricity hoses? I use every single, I use only two varieties, either the cheapest crap or the most expensive ones, and that's it. I don't think that's the proper way to do it. I think I should diversify a bit, that I should use different kinds. But tell me in the comment sections what do you think, guys? Should I be using different electricity hoses, or should I be using the one kind alone? I'm gonna go here and just cross the road here, and hopefully that's one pillar. Let's go here, and here we go. We have this one over here, and then over here, and connect. Oh, right, this is ugly. Oh, you're gonna beat like that, okay. What about, oh boy. What about the other way around? It's gonna be the same. Go this way then. Okay, and this is not going to be that expensive, only 2.5 tons of prefab panels, a little bit steel, a little bit of electrical components, a little bit of everything. And we should be grand now with this fire department being connected to the electricity grid, which I'm not sure that it makes any sense, or does it make any difference if it's connected or not. It should be fighting fires anyway, that's what you're paid for. Coffee time. It's now 11:26 when I'm recording this, of course on the same day that this is going to be published, so heads up on that. I'm recording this just like a few hours. It's going to be like 2-3 hours process before I publish this, if I don't make any mistakes. But anyway, so just so you know, I have a cold cup of coffee here because this is the one I made since this morning. I only had one cup of coffee today. It's outrageous. It's never gonna happen again, but unfortunately it was a little bit, you know, it's one of those days. Like Limp Bizkit says, you can listen to the song, it's perfect. It's exactly how my days were going. But yeah, anyway, railroad construction is progressing better than expected. As you can see, we have these. Ooh, right, look at this. Luckily, I noticed this straight away. He's going away. I will be removing this path. What in a holy... Okay, that was fun. Okay, right, okay, that was quite fun, I liked it. Yes, yes, indeed. Right, so we had a little bit something not connected, but like I said, when you do the things like this, like I just did, that you guys told me, I do really apologize. I forgot who told me this, but if you do the only the normal prefab panel and steel railroad and gravel, of course, you will be building it faster. And then if you upgrade after that, excuse me. If you upgrade after that to electricity, it's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna load up the electrical components as much as it needs, as much as it can, and we still don't have this distributed here. Why is that? We have covered hull truck over here, don't we? Yeah, we do. So why is it not working? So we need to select the railroad construction office, which is all the way here, and right, we don't have anywhere where we're loading these electrical components, so let's select that straight away. So we have this, and we're loading electrical components and rest of it. I'm just gonna choose electrical components, and now our little truck is gonna be on the way to pick up electrical components. That's fine. We didn't lose any time or anything. I was just worried about it and deliveries. Okay, I'm missing something here. We're gonna need 2 additional trucks to supply this shop with food and meat. So what I'm gonna do now, what's with this? They're still producing meats, but nobody's sourcing meat here. Maybe. Why the hell not? Maybe I should. What's with this one? Oh, right, I forgot to tell them to go away. Right, so we need 2 new trucks. I'm gonna go for refrigeration and see what we have. Refrigeration, we have Zills that have better capacity. Maybe I should go for GZ. Okay, let's go for this one. And do we have the same one with covered hull? GZ53. GZ53. Unfortunately not. Let's see. MZ. Yeah, I should have checked this first. I wanted to have the same pair of trucks, but yeah, it doesn't work like that. Let's go for this one here. So what I'm gonna do now is tell this guy to go to the loading station here, and you're gonna be loading food, and you need to wait until load, don't have to, and then wait until unloaded with food. And that's it. And the same thing we're gonna do with a refrigerator, but I'm gonna try to utilize this farm until I destroy it, and try to use some food from here. Just try. Just don't wait until loaded. Just go away. And there you go. Just and wait until unloaded. There we go. So we should have this shop now supplied with food and the people selling the food, so that should be fine. Oh wow. I probably bought overpowered vehicle over here. How fast is he going? 60, okay. And he's going to refuel again. And they're refueling. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, what else? Star? Star is constructed. Almost. That's perfect. Railroad is constructed. Oh, it's constructed and then some. Okay, in the next episode, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to start planning for this power plant and see. Gonna need to upgrade our power grid, electricity grid. That would be perfect if I planned for this, but unfortunately, actually I did. I'm so smart. I did not plan for this, but looks like it's gonna work out. So we have electricity, high voltage power. Son of a gun. I wanted to connect it to this grid somehow. I thought that we have additional connection here, but I'm gonna have to create some kind of redundancy here. I'm gonna have to have a switch, and I'm have to think how to connect this to the power plant. That's probably gonna be around here. Right. Potentially I might expand the mine as well to a second one, or maybe even build a bigger mine. We'll see how that's gonna go. Maybe I'm gonna go for, because this is a really bad quality coal, but on the other hand I'm not sure how much coal we're gonna have. Will we be able to run a power plant on this amount of coal? We have charcoal here, which is doing fine, but you can see that it's not full, so I'm not really sure how efficient this is going to be. We have a little bit more wood than charcoal, and we are supplying this charcoal thingy with 2 different chopper offers. What? Really? A big one? Okay. I didn't even realize that we have a big one over here. Wow, he's loading fast. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, that's fine. What else do we have? We have the mine, and we're gonna need coal for this. I was thinking of having some kind of centralized coal setup, but conveyor belts won't work because some of the buildings I'm using, they're not using conveyor belts like this, so not overpower the brick factory, which is supplying enough bricks for our, well, nation, and not cheaty at all. And the power plant will probably use conveyor belts. We have actually a couple of them. Maybe I'm thinking about something. How much capacity do we have here? Okay, how to calculate this, guys? Do you think that this amount of heating is enough for our village over here? Well, by the way, the village that is actually going to grow. Did we hit 2,000 people? Yes, we did. We are slowly growing worker-wise, slowly, because we had just like we grew like 50 workers in the last few months, but usually we would grow like probably much faster if I expanded as we got along. But we're growing now. We're going upwards and wider and faster and stuff. What I wanted to do, yeah, I'm gonna go and actually prepare for the kindergarten as well. So I'm gonna go and build a kindergarten straight away, and if I was a kindergarten, I'll probably be under kindergarten section. This cutest thing ever of a kindergarten, somewhere in the middle of these two. Let me see if I can level this ground here. I can, but I'm not sure how helpful this is gonna be because this kindergarten is long and requires a lot of flat ground. Yeah, this right-hand side, it's a little bit on a hilly side, which obviously kindergarten doesn't like. I'm gonna try to level this as much as I can. Here we go. I'm gonna place it and I'm gonna try to push it in place. No, it's not gonna work like this. I'm gonna have to increase the height of this area because I want to place it in between these two paths, shop and this, and might not be possible because I want to leave access to these shops and schools and this other stuff here, so people can freely get in and get out, you know, without any obstacles. Right. Continuing on, where would I put a kindergarten? I can put it like this, but it's gonna look really weird and ugly. I can put it like this, but I'm gonna be blocking the school over here. What I'm gonna do now is connect first. No, I can't connect anything. I need to plan for this. Maybe kindergarten. You know what? I'm gonna leave kindergarten for later. And let me try to smooth this out a little bit, because it's now it's affecting my paths over here. Perfect, that's it. Let's start maybe... No, I'm not gonna start on the houses yet. I'm gonna go and start on this and on this. I'm gonna go from this house here. Let's start on this house, just because I would like to have a path here, straight. And then this house here. And then let's go a little bit of a pat, come on, a little bit pat, and then wavy one. That's it. Who's a good boy? And then one over here, but that's gonna be a little bit trickier because you have to start it first and start it on the other side as well, so it gets a little bit of nice bend like this. Okay, so let me give our path construction office a little bit work to do, and then we can start with the rest of the houses as well. All of those here. There we go. Oh, all of this is done. Oh, perfect. That's quite nice. Those houses are never gonna use all this electricity that we provide. Oh, these are nice. I love it. I like these. A little bit cracked, but they serve the purpose. They look nice. Did I say that they look nice? They look nice. Okay, so let them construct the rest of this. In kindergarten, we're gonna bother ourselves later with that. At some times in the future. Hopefully. Maybe even not. But we'll see. Oh, the second star. There we go. This is a monument for all the heroes that lost their lives in fighting the fires, and for all the buildings that lost their lives. And of course, kidding, I don't put buildings in front of people at any time and point and stuff. But we have a new construction office finished, and we're gonna have to address this now. Okay, so dumper trucks. I forgot what you guys said about suggestions here. I'm 100% sure that we should have two more dumper trucks and two more excavators for this one. But before we start that, I'm gonna go and say this is going to be renamed in. Statsovo General. This is General Construction Office. This is gonna be Statsovo Road Construction Office. So Statsovo Road. There we go. And we're gonna have Statsovo Path. Statsovo Path. Right, that's fine. We hopefully wanna recognize this. Okay, so we have all three construction offices here. We're gonna have to, of course, I have everything constructed now, but I'm not really sure, are we even ready for this? We have electricity. I didn't connect the electricity for village. I am not the sharpest tool in a shed, I tell you that. Huh. I keep telling you and nobody believes me. Okay, let's build this. Let's build the transformer station over here. I'm gonna build power transformer. It's gonna be 4-way medium. Better to be safe than sorry. And let's connect this one here. Oh boy, so much fun. That's fine. Let's construct this one. Who's gonna Statsovo path, road. Oh, right, road and path are not separated. Okay, you need to auto search, and then just this is a road, footpaths, buildings, conveyors, factory. There we go. Roads are factory connections as well. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, remove that one and let's set this one up. We're gonna go for roads, buildings, footpaths. Right, there we go. Okay, so that's it, and increase the distance of searching for construction. That's also fine, and there we go. Let's go for road first. I'm gonna go and source materials. Of course, they only need two materials. That would be people. Let's go straight from here and then need gravel. That is initially going to be from here, but we're gonna change that, hopefully, if I remember. And this is the problem with this micromanagement. I mean, I love micromanagement. The Sabaton song says, the guns scare me shitless, but I love guns, my friend. And this is the same thing with micromanagement. Micromanagement scares me shitless, but I love micromanagement, my friend. So yeah, this is absolutely true for me too. So let's slowly upgrade these construction offices with road one is gonna need open hull. We're gonna go for Skoda, and we're gonna go for the bulldozer. Bulldozer is not expensive. Stalinets. Here we go. And then we're gonna need a couple of dumper trucks. I'm gonna start with maybe something more traditional, what I've been using before. Maybe for two of those. I think I'm gonna go for two of those. So we're gonna have a nice road construction setup, even semi-future-proof. I'm gonna go the same way here. We're gonna need just buses, and we actually have buses. I'm not gonna spend any money on that. We have a couple of buses over here. I'm gonna go for all three of them because I don't see us using them anytime soon. So I'm gonna go for all three buses. I'm gonna give them, oh right, no. You need a home. There we go. Home. This one, home. And this one, home. There we go. We have three of them, and I'm actually not scared of using even more than this. What I am scared of, okay, I was scared of wow. Okay, this is progressing quite nicely, this railroad. I think I'm gonna have to continue planning for this a little bit better, because we're running out of railroad. Let's focus on that a little bit. Let's focus on this one, and let's continue with the railroad construction. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Let's see how much you can go. A little by little, but let me see if we can actually make any progress, because okay, I think we are getting some progress. It's raising it up, and that's not what I want. I want it raised, lowered. because when we get here it's gone. So let me remove this, a little bit of this path, and let me go for smooth terrain here. Let me go for a little bit bigger. There we go. Maybe this is gonna help a little bit more. Oh, it does. Well, I think it does. Let's smooth the terrain. I never use this smoothing tool that much, but looks like it has a huge potential. Oh boy, this is quite huge. Right, let's smooth a little bit more. We're gonna follow this road as much as we can. You know what? I would like to dedicate an episode to a railroad construction. This wasn't planned today. I was thinking of focusing on the construction offices and expansion of those. It's just going so well for now. Yeah, let's stop here. Actually, you know what? Let's do something like this. Remove this and remove this. Let's try to smooth this one out, because I would like this to be a little bit more straight. Let's see if I can do it. Almost. Let's see, this way, and then... There we go. Much smoother. I like this more. Okay, let's leave it here, because we're gonna have soon... They're doing an amazing job. Like I said, we're gonna need to focus on power plant. We're gonna need to focus on an extension of the railroad and that kind of stuff. And the small railroad construction vehicle is actually doing magnificent job. I'm really happy. It's June. They did all of this in 4 months. I don't know. Maybe I'm just giving it more, recognition than it deserves, but I'm impressed. I didn't expect this to be finished this fast. Like I said, I'm not perfect. It's mistakes. I make mistakes. Okay, so this is, of course, we're gonna have to connect this to something. It can't just be here. We need to have a plan what we're gonna do further on, but I already have a plan. We're gonna have a distribution office for materials that probably, as fast that this is actually going, I probably should have connected a big distribution office to a road network rather than these guys, but materials are already delivered, so for now I'm gonna use trucks for these. But for the future, I don't know. I mean, like, having a railroad just deliver this to a storage facility, and there's this storage facility connected to the... Oh, darn it, I think I'm gonna have to do this. I think I'm gonna have to do this, that I'm gonna have to have a railroad constructed here. Sorry. Damn it. Okay, let me see what you guys think. Just what I'm thinking about now is about this. So if we go to a storage facility and we go for a medium one, it has a railroad connection. So if I build it over here, which obviously it has space and we're gonna be able to build it, let's say here, I can actually have a railroad coming over here and unloading everything that we need for construction purposes, unloading here the whole train, and we're gonna have everything ready, all the materials at one go. We don't have to buy multiple trucks. We can use only locomotives and deliver all of this. What do you think? Should I stop this construction or not? I mean, it's done already. We already delivered all the materials here. I'm just gonna have to destroy whatever is built at the moment, which I don't mind doing. And also I think we have a couple of nice modest storage facilities for this, for open. I think even Mr. Topros had few of them that I liked. They're a little bit on a smaller side, but definitely something that I would like to try to use. These are covered, but he has open ones as well. So this is a warehouse. This is a small one. Yeah, anyway, we have options. We can options what we can construct here, and with the railroads. So what do you think about that? Let me know in the comment section. Okay. We can slowly start ending this episode. We are at 45,000, which we already have a railroad construction vehicle. We bought some vehicles for our construction offices, which are doing nothing at the moment. Probably we should slowly start to... Oh boy. This is my problem. This is using 6 tons of food. Sorry, it's 12 tons of crops a day with maximum consumption, and we still have... I mean, harvest season is gonna start soon, but we still have so much capacity left. I was unsuccessful finding a better farm or factory farm to build to supply us with more livestock. What I was thinking, again, I'm going to repeat my idea. I'm not really sure if I should go for this. Because of this is what worries me. We have too much crops. Maybe in the future we're not gonna need it, maybe we're gonna need it, maybe we can redirect these crops to our alcohol production, maybe food production, but I also think that this is gonna be interesting. We have also this railroad, this that needs to be connected to a railroad network. That's not going to be a problem. I can run it around this potentially new neighborhood of the city. This is going to be our future power station for for electricity, hopefully connected to this as well. So we're going to have to think about that. Let me just to be, you know, feng shui and all, let's just build this one here. So yeah. That's nice too. Right, they can do this, upgrade this road. That's long enough. That's fine. And what do we have here? Something burned down? No new monuments. We have this cross over here. That's a mod. Okay, right, this is progressing, especially railroad, much better than I expected, so that's gonna be really nice to see how it progresses. These pillars here is a little bit troubling because I was expecting railroad to go somewhere around here. It has space, definitely, but it might be a little bit more challenging than I expected. And then further on we don't have anything, we can just continue constructing it. Of course, we're gonna have Statsovo here having a railroad construction office potentially as well. The problem is, again, we mentioned this, where the railroad is gonna go, probably behind the village here, and it's gonna be one line because this railroad is only going to be connected to... I probably should start constructing this as well. So let's do this. Let's go and construct these paths. So we have path over here, we have path over... Okay, not over here, definitely. There we go, over here. And we have path all the way from here. How am I supposed to do this? What the hell is... Okay, these are the ones. Okay, so let's leave the distance here so they can construct this. And right, of course, there we go. The one I missed. Like this, and like this, and the last one is over here. I'm thinking I'm gonna let them finish this one first before I go to this one over here. And again, we're gonna need more distribution offices here, and this is like snowball effect where you have something, you need more of, well, everything. Right, they're gonna need people to work here. Last thing we're gonna do is just check our population numbers here. This is good enough information for me. 1,200 and just under 40, 2,000, oh sorry, 1,200 and 2,100 people plus. So it's growing nicely. I'm happy with this. 1966, and we are doing a nice job. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.